Hi, I am Emiliano and I will present my research. The Yucatan Peninsula is the subaerial portion of a carbonate platform deposit over the structural entity of the Yucatán Block, a continental microplate covering southeast Mexico, northern Guatemala, and Belize. It has been understood to be broadly tectonically stable, while on a broader timescale it has been interpreted to be subsiding since middle to late Eocene. Geodetic data, coastal geomorphology, ecology, and archeological observations are further used to assess the persistence of the modern measured rates at least to the mid-Holocene. Here, we use geodetic derived data products from UNAVCO within the greater area for GPS stations in the TLALOCnet, COCONet, and PBO networks to explore on the present-day Yucatán Block motion and tectonic behavior. Geodetic data shows periodical displacement of the solid earth, that's air tides. Clearing out main tidal frequencies and correct for gravity gradients helps to handle data properly. Here in the figure is showing 10 years of data for a station located in the northeastern part of the Yucatan Peninsula. The current motion of the Yucatán Block is revealed in the northwest direction, along with a northeastern corner submersion. Some archeological observations, like in Punta Cambalam, located in the west part of the peninsula, which is now submerged close to the sandbar of the southern tip of the Celestun Lagoon, at a depth that cannot be explained solely by estimated regional sea level rise, and was attributed to highly active erosional processes during late Holocene. On a different site, Vista Alegre, located on the northern coast of the peninsula, the intact floor is 2.75 meters below the actual ground surface. Here is in the picture. Radiocarbon dates put it back to the terminal Preclassic to early Classic Maya period. That's roughly 250 years on the Common Era. Sea level rise has an immediate and direct effect also on ecosystems in the intertidal zone, like mangroves, increasing influence of marine processes. Species with specific tolerances had also migrated landward. Sea level curves require assumptions of constant uplift. Ideally, to determine past sea level high stands, littoral deposit from tectonically stable coastline should be analyzed, eliminating the need for such assumptions. So, as concluding remarks, I will say the Yucatán Block is tectonically stable in the strict sense, without apparent deformation or rifting. Yet, the block is arguable in a tilt subsident motions that are of broad significance. Persistence of direction and rate of plate movement is not in conflict with the long-term proposed subsidence back to early to middle Eocene. The observed 1 millimeter per year rates over the last 10 years is of broad significance in interpretations of sea level records from the Yucatan Peninsula and for the hydrogeology, speleogenesis, paleoclimate records, and adaptation to climate change-driven sea level rise. There is a scarcity of instrumentation in the peninsula. We need more data. Additional geodetic stations are required to assess the whole block platform motion and to further understand geomorphological processes and to address climate change-related sea level rise impacts. Thanks.